All right, so we got this brace off. We're gonna scrape all this stuff off. This car's loaded with undercoating, which probably saved it. But we're gonna scrape all that off and get all that cleaned up. Those are gonna get sandblasted. He's still sandblasting stuff. He's been sandblasting stuff for days. So, and then we'll paint that stuff. I'm gonna help him take the doors off now. So we're gonna undo the doors and then get to this glass eventually. There, we're unbolting the door. Now you can see that's at the end of the adjustment. This one has a little room. That one's pretty much at the end, but the door is touching. So that whole door needs to go forward. So once we unbolt the door, we're gonna unbolt the door from here this time, and here. All right, so like I was saying, we're gonna trim these back so that the door could come forward a little bit. That door is, I almost had a hernia right now, taking that door down.
That's a heavy door, it needs some fiberglass.
I think you need fiberglass, buddy. I think we're gonna need some fiberglass doors that they make for this car. Fiberglass doors, fiberglass trunk, fiberglass fenders, fiberglass hood. Lighten this baby up. Get an aluminum block. Come on, get with the program. All right, here we go. Go get the other door.
Take that off.
Need a fucking engine crane.
I'm gonna go stick those in the trailer then.
Alright, put them in the trailer. Now we got room. We can play with this windshield. Start taking the molding off. And then the trim inside we'll start playing with the glass.
Okay, so I got all the pieces sandblasted. So I just wiped them all down with the degreaser. That way all the paint will stick to it. So I'm gonna prime them first real quick. I'm gonna hit them with some primer, self-etch. And then we'll put some black on them. So. And you don't have to go too crazy putting a heavy coat on them. As long as they get, covered nice. I'll get all these painted up, and then we'll put some black on.
All right. Sandblasted primer. Self-etching. Where's the other strut rod?
Huh?
Where's the other one of these?
I don't know. It wasn't in the car, and it wasn't on.
You know what? It might be in the garage. You might have had it in one of them boxes. Yeah.
I'll go look at it.
Yeah, it's probably one of the boxes. Because I think only one was on the car. Yeah, here's the other one. And the other one, then the center link.
Yeah, I thought I was done.
He thought he was done sandblasting. Still got a few more pieces. Right. I think the idler arm is still bolted into the car. The idler arm and
yeah, I think that one.
See if that's in there. That. I think it is. So we're gonna take all this molding in here out. This trim window, inside trim out, so that we could get to this glass. So the glass needs a seal. Tom, I think you're gonna need a glass, man. It's got that scratch going right through it. But we'll see. I'll get a price on a windshield.
Nice form Lexan.
Yeah, no, yeah, Lexan.
I had a fit just like ours.
Yeah, well,
we can get you tinted for the back
I can get you the tinted one like you got on my car. Nah, he wants all glass back in it, so I'll get you a price on a windshield though. like a new one.
Go to the glass
I'm pretty sure they got them. There's a guy local to me that I could get them, because the most expensive stupid thing is the shipping on these dumbass windshields. The glass itself ain't that bad. They charge you $100 to ship them. But I'll find out how much one is, and then I'll let you know. So we're finally getting to cut this windshield out. These windshields are nice to put in, but they suck to take out. You literally got to cut the rubber away from the glass. Because if you try pushing on it, you'll just bend the molding on the outside. And it's all got to be cut. You got to cut it all the way just so the glass just comes straight out from the body. Here, try this. Try this one to give you better.
Okay, I'm just gonna do the top real quick.
That better?
Yeah, it's coming off.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's coming off. So
Dropping the other one, I'll help you with the other side. Okay. 3 hours later. Can you push it now or no? There it goes. All right,
Hang
cool.
on, let me get it.
Now we got it. Get a bench. Get one of them sawhorses. Give me one of the horses. Put it on there. Now we got to cut the rubber away from the molding. Sides up. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Well, mark them all first, so we don't lose which way they were.
That's what I want to do. This way I'm going to put a little... This is the...
Let's be passenger side.
There's only one of those.
Well, the other side, but passenger side, send the top piece.
Passenger side.
Ooh, that side has a corner too, right?
Things are dry as a bone. And this is the driver's side.
Same. And then you just gotta mark the top and the bottom one, that's all.
Gentleman's passenger. Top and bottom they're totally different, so that's okay. These, I didn't want to mess these up because these corner ones become a pain in the ass. Alright, that's it.
Alright.
Alright, so we got everything off. We're going to leave the molding right in this rubber for now. It comes off pretty easy, but we're going to leave it on there so the molding doesn't get bent. We're going to go put everything in the trailer, leave it in there so it's ready for when we're going to put it back. This is going to tape everything right to the glass. We don't lose nothing, we don't damage nothing. Alright, go put it right in the trailer. And then also you could see we've got all the parts painted up. There we go. Got all your accessories for your front end all painted up, ready to go. Probably gonna give them another coat later today. And then he's got a couple more pieces that he's got to sandblast. These are all done. He's still got to sandblast a couple more small pieces and those two other. He's gonna sandblast. Let's see, what else was he taking off? We took off the main plate. We also took off the throttle bracket for the linkage. We're gonna take off that idler arm, and we're gonna take the steering box out later. Next step, take the back glass out. I'm gonna get in there and start cutting that rubber out of that too. All right, so we're trying to get this back glass out. So this is where you see it had a white.
Well, that just looks like the hundreds. Like
No, this right here. This is the headliner. So it had a white headliner in it, and this stuff, man, is like
That's not
like it's like a rock. All right, we're gonna keep going with this. I'm sorry. So my point was, the glass needs to come out. If you're gonna do a headliner the right way, because normally the headliner goes around this. So for you to do it right, you put the headliner in it. You know, you paint the car, do whatever you're painting, doing polishing, whatever. And then you put the headliner in. The headliner goes in around this, right? And it gets held in with these little hooks and stuff. I'm surprised you're even still here. But and then the window goes in with the rubber, and the rubber actually goes around all that stuff. So you could kind of see the white. Take a piece of that off, but this goes all the way down. So that vinyl top, I mean the headliner went around like this and came up and around. And then there's the two bolts. There's three of them, 1, 2, 3 bolts that hold that piece of molding on. So you got to make sure you do that, and then the headliner has like a sail panel that goes back here, covers it all up. And Josh is actually
You should break it off.
he's
Look at it.
cracking it off. That's how dry that stuff is. Just be careful with the glass.
Yeah.
There you go. You gotta keep prying it off in pieces. Got it.
Yep.
Okay, video. This thing's like a rock, man. Here. There we go. Shit's like a rock.
There it goes.
And there's your headliner. Headliner holds up pretty good. All right, that side's good. Get it out. That stuff is so brittle, man. You get that corner piece off, you might be able to.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
It feels like it's glued in too, because it ain't even moving.
Well, it is. It was, and then the glue just kind of.
Right, that. Now work on that corner. Just get the corner. If we get the corner, then we can pry the whole thing from
Yeah,
the top.
most of it though.
Just that little, yeah, that. Hey, try this thing. Try this. Just pry it that way.
That probably
Use that one stupid piece, right? Alright, okay, here we go. Alright, now get it off.
Alright, push it out.
Here we go. Alright, oh, don't bend that.
I gotta just move that one.
Alright, leave it like that. We gotta lift it out.
Well, yeah.
Let me come on the outside.
Alright.
Alright, yep, we were right. That sucker was glued in there. So, And see how the headliner goes around? Now you can see what I'm talking about. That's the headliner. That gets wrapped around the back of the car. You know, got the window, that one's going out.
Stick it right in the trailer until we're ready.
We'll put it right in the trailer.
Right down there. Alright, so we're gonna take that off. We're gonna take the steering box out too. That way we can sandblast behind that and everything, and I'll clean that up. Sandblast that. Got all this stuff chipped away from it. Blow it all out.
Alright,
Do the other side. A lot of stuff came.
everything got to get blasted.
So finish in there.
Start unbolting that steering column too.
Yep. Take all that
Take
out.
that off.
Alright, so working on the other side now. Get all this stuff out. Just big chunks of it. So we'll finish all that up. Gotta do all in there. And then we can get it all sandblasted. We'll start working on the metalwork stuff. And I'm gonna get the steering box out of it. So
All right, so on the inside of this panel, this little panel is on here with these little clips. That's what holds this is for the headliner or whatever, the back panel. I gotta take that out so that I can fix this corner first. This gotta be fixed first before we can fix the outside. All right, so got more out. Took the got all this. Took the steering box out. Clean all that up. Josh took all the heavy, hardened undercoating off of everything. So that's all chipped off. Everything's gone. Next thing we got to do is take the broken bolts out of there, and he's doing more blasting. He's blasting more stuff.
More
I'm gonna blast those things. What are you blasting in there now? Can't see nothing.
Cutting off my air from here.